I spent 48 hours as a host the other week. I know, imagine. But I promise I'm not lying. I promise this isn't clickbait. I really did spend 48 hours as a host the other weekend. For those of you looking at me puzzled right now, maybe this is your cue to follow me on other social media platforms. That means you'll be able to keep up to date with what I'm up to in real time, instead of being shocked by news like this. It's just a great way of staying up to date with my shenanigans. Anyways, as I was saying, I was one of the Insomnia Stages hosts at I-70 over the bank holiday weekend at the NEC Birmingham. And let me tell you, it was a lot of fun. Now we're going to roll some clips of some footage that I managed to film whilst at the event itself. I have my iPad and I am backstage and I've been on stage and it's going to be so much fun. And yeah, I'm doing a magic trick in the opening ceremony, so I'm very excited about that, and I'm just excited to have a good time, I guess, and gonna do my best. I've got, like I said, my iPad and my script, and the stage is like, I walked up on the stage and was like, this is fine, like there's hardly any seats, you know. He's just like, oh yeah, no, this is fine, we're fine. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear me because the music around here is very loud, but I am extremely excited and I'm gonna go get some lunch, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of my day. And if you got to see any of the show, I hope that you enjoyed it because I had a really good time, super nervous, got to do a magic trick. Who doesn't love magic? But yeah, hopefully I will see you on around for the next stage slots.
Well, hello. Woo! Good stuff. Well, you see what's happening.
Wow.
Thank you. Good night, everybody else. Lovely stuff. You know the time. You know why we're here. We just want to make sure you're ready. So, are you ready?
I'm not sure. Are you doing a rewind?
They're not ready yet. Are you ready?
Okay. Then, can we please go crazy for session 0? I am currently backstage of the Insomnia stage. I've done 2 slots this morning and they were super fun. Totally learning as I'm going, which is great. I've never done anything like this, so I don't expect to be great at it. But I'm having a lot of fun and I think that's the key, right? But I did a magic trick on stage this morning as well. Loads of fun. Totally my kind of thing to do. So Candy does magic, you heard it here first, and I got a ring entrance, like what I call like a ring walk, which I was gassed about too. But yeah, learning as I go, but I'm having fun and that's what matters. Walking into work for Insomnia stage hosting day 2, but Insomnia day 3. I'm very excited about today. There's a lot of fun things on the stage. Hopefully if some of you are here, you'll be able to catch what's going on. And yeah, I guess let's go do it. But yeah, excited. I've had a goodish night's sleep and I feel like I understand a bit more. You know, you're like, okay, I've done that, so I understand a bit more like what to expect, what's gonna happen. So hopefully I'll have a fun day today. It's like a ghost town in here, it's so like dead. I know. There's not that much footage here, but it's because I was really nervous about doing my first hosting job. So I didn't want to put too much pressure on myself to also vlog the whole event as well. But it is what it is, and I tried my best to capture at least a little something. A little something to give you a vibe of my weekend. And I think that you can tell by the way I'm speaking backstage that I am over the moon to be doing the job itself. Whilst talking about backstage, I just want to shout out the stage crew that made this all possible. You all rock and were amazing all weekend. Also, special mention to Amelia, who was my twin backstage. We had matching hair, we was the same heights. Honestly, I am so grateful for everything you did for me that weekend. I really do appreciate all of your help. And of course, whilst I'm giving shout outs, it would be rude to not mention my wonderful co-host Sam Bailey. He very kindly took me under his wing this weekend, showed me the ropes and didn't let me die out there. Absolute legend. Now, outside of hosting, Sam is a wrestler and also a wrestling coach. I'm going to leave his wrestling school here for anyone who might want to check it out. He really is a super nice guy, and if I lived closer, maybe I would give it a go myself. But now I'm just getting sidetracked, right? Real talk now though, I had never hosted anything before this opportunity landed in my inbox. And I was super nervous to do this, but I also knew I would regret it so hard if I said no. Like, of course I had to say yes. It was just such a great opportunity to pass up. So big shout out to Insomnia for taking a risk on me, for giving me the opportunity and for seeing the potential in me to do this. I really do appreciate it, and I am hoping that I did everyone proud. I genuinely got so much lovely feedback after the show. It was super overwhelming for me. Shout out to all of my friends as well who were my biggest cheerleaders this weekend. At one point, I did legit cry. True story. The outpouring was just so nice and everyone was just so lovely. And I just was overwhelmed, like I said, about everyone being so genuine. Nice to me. Nice? What's that? Praise is something that you don't get too often when you create content online. So I guess the feeling is quite rare to me. Hence why I overreacted and cried a bunch. So thanks for the happy tears, guys. You know who you are. Although, like I said, I had never hosted before. I am, of course, no stranger to the stage. For those of you who are new to my channel, hi, my name's Candy and I trained as a professional performer. That is what my skill set's in. I legit have a certificate that says professional performer. I know. Who would have guessed it? Me? Dramatic? Over the top? Never. But it is indeed what my craft is in. And I think it showed as soon as I stepped out on that stage at Insomnia. Once a stage school brat, always a stage school brat. All jokes aside though, the stage really does feel like home to me. It's such a familiar feeling. Almost like riding a bike, I guess. And I had forgotten just how much I missed it until I did this job. Could you say it's almost rekindled something in me that's been lurking in the shadows for quite some time now? Maybe. Will I be looking for more jobs on stage? Maybe. So if anyone needs a host or entertainer, I'm your girl. No, but seriously, if you have any cool jobs or see any cool jobs, send them my way. I'd be curious to look through them and see what's about. I really did have the time of my life up there. And I think even in the photos from the event, you can tell. I got to be involved in so many things on that stage that weekend that were completely out of the norm now. And I really do believe it was something I needed to do for myself. To push myself out of my comfort zone. As we all know, the only time you grow as a person is out of your comfort zone. It was also a really nice reminder to myself of what I'm capable of if I just put my mind to it. I think I've just spent so much of my current career online, creating content online only, with no real outside interactions of any way, that I had sort of forgot who I am and what I'm actually capable of. So it really was beyond the nicest reminder for myself. Big shout out one more time to the Insomnia team for being so welcoming to me. It made my first experience of being a host such an amazing time. I'm just so full of love and gratitude right now, even a couple of weeks on. So seriously, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I think I've said thank you enough. Thank you. Always say yes to the things that scare you. I promise you will grow and learn if you do. So say yes to all the cool things. Even if you're worried that you're going to suck at it, just do it. YOLO. If you did see me on stage at Insomnia, let me know in the comments below what you thought. Don't forget to subscribe as well, because I heard it will help me get more jobs like this. And I will catch you in the next one.